Hello?
Hello, everybody. Are you sitting comfortably?
Then we'll begin.
Speaking of which, have you noticed how scarily close those chairs are to the desks?
Oh,
Wasn't where aren't those fixed in place?
yeah. Yes, actually.
You
Huh.
have very thin students here.
Some might be the
Dead. No.
paper thin Stan. What's it? Stanley, the kid that was basically made of paper. I can't
More
remember
on
what.
me.
Oh, it's a kid's book from when I was a kid. Back in yesteryear.
Oh, I don't read many books.
Just full stop. You don't read books at all. I know that's not true. I've seen your book collection. That's pretty much one of the first things you gave me when I first met you. Look at these books that I've got. They're cool. They were cool. But
Well, yeah, we were talking about something, so I went to get relevant books up from upstairs.
relevant books. He brought at least 4 down with him, maybe 5.
If I remember, I can't remember exactly what we were talking about, but it involved a lot of my historical reference stuff.
I think we were actually talking about D&D campaigns and about inspiration for monsters and stuff.
Oh, that might be why I brought down some medieval.
He brought down a bestiary.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I've got my 13th century bestiary stuff related to that. That's what.
Yeah, it's because you're a nerd.
Yeah, well, that and the book's hilarious to read.
Yeah, do like the barnacle geese, to be honest.
Yeah, which grow from barnacles, arse outwards. Okay, so they go arse first to their beaks attached to a log. That's how barnacle geese are formed, according to the mighty scholars who wrote this book.
To be fair,
Well, actually, no, it was copied from Gerald of Wales,
who is
in European Life.
okay?
Scholar
but-
from Wales, Gerald. He went to Ireland and wrote one of the most racist books in history.
Really?
Yeah, he did a tour of Ireland basically about how shit the Irish are and why it's perfectly fine for the Normans to take control of everything. The Irish are rubbish. That's basically what he wrote.
So what you're saying is, historically, Irish racism began
But around the same time, there were people who were Irish and people who weren't, really.
basically,
'Cause
actually,
that's
yeah.
more or less, yeah, racism existed in the sense there were races. That's,
Yeah, no, I get ya.
xenophobia happened as soon as there was a xeno.
A Zeno,
Yeah.
not Xenu.
You.
Xenu. Anyway, what were we saying? Barnacle geese.
Yeah, barnacle geese.
Barnacle geese come from barnacles.
And racist scholars
Yeah.
from the
What were the other
12th
things?
century.
You told me a lot of the things from that bestiary, and I can't remember what they are.
But they're all bullshit, so they're all kind of merges together.
They were
Like
hilarious.
the stuff about, was it the leopard?
The leopards.
Yes, was it the leopard or the panther? It was a large cat anyway. That it comes out, it sleeps for many years, then comes out of its cave, and it lets out a great roar, and all the animals are drawn to it by its sweet-smelling breath, apart from the snake. This is because the sweet-smelling breath represents the call of Christ, and the snake represents Satan. Because reasons. Everything had a moral on it, and none of the facts were actually accurate. Like the fact that that apparently the natural enemy of the elephant is the flying white serpent, which kind of, just falls around it and strangles it. And it says it so authoritatively as well. It's great. Like the thing about hedgehog gangs in vineyards, and that kind of.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Hedgehogs, you see, go into vineyards. Some of them climb to the top of the vines and knock all the grapes off, which then land on the hedgehogs below, and it gets kind of skewers on their spines, and then they'll leg it and have grapes. Where the shit does this come from? I mean, when it's about animals from a different continent from the person making it, I can see why there'd be things wrong. When it's a fucking hedgehog and it's a guy from Wales, you know?
I've seen those in my back garden. They like grapes. How do you know? I've seen them with grapes on their spines. They were legging it. from a
Yeah, little
vineyard.
things. I once saw a thing that got stuck on their spine, therefore they must be doing it on purpose. Fucking what, mate?
Oh, I love stupid people. Anyway,
The worst thing was they weren't stupid. They were just mental. That's the best thing they can come up with.
True. They were just bananas.
Yeah.
Sorry. I suppose looking back, it is easy for us to say, well, thick as two short planks.
But when it's stuff you can just watch and you can see, well, this book's provably wrong. You know? That's the weird shit. One thing I did like as well was the idea that beavers, if they're being pursued, will chew off their own testicles and leave them behind to distract the pursuer because the testicles are the most valuable part of the beaver.
From a biological point of view, yes.
Well, no, the value was they were worth the most. Yeah. But it's the fact that, yes, they'll chew off their own testicles and leave them behind as a distraction. Told you this, and were they drinking? Bear in mind that European beavers were all over the fucking place during this period. So,
well, they didn't,
again, it's something they could just go and look at.
They didn't really know that testicles were, like, an important thing.
Yeah, but still, chewing off one's testicles, leave them behind. So, oh yeah, when did you last see this? All my mate over the hill said, right? Oh yeah. People were familiar with the idea of other people getting shit wrong, so you don't have to have the scientific principle for that. You know, yeah.
It's my mate down the pub told me the storybook.
That's basically what the bestiary is. Yeah, that guy down the pub said the book.
Yeah. Anyway, Professor Task's final is grueling. I swear he's never even hinted at half of these concepts before.
And he still has a job. How?
Yeah, basically. He's a terrible teacher. I tried to peek at my study partner to see if they're breezing through this, but Roxette's head is bent down just like everyone else.
What, man?
There's nothing... Hello, kitty. There's nothing else for it. I'm just going to have to finish this test out and find out what happens.
Then? What, if we skip it, does she just walk out the hall or something?
Probably. Once my test is complete, I walk down to the professor's desk. I try not to sneak at Roxanne to see if they're having an easy time or not, but it's impossible to tell.
I have no eyes. Finished then. Hang around a few moments. We'll discuss the results of our little extra credit experiment.
I nod with a bit of apprehension. I'm not really sure I want to know what happened, but I suppose it's all part of the experiment. I return to my desk and busy myself for the remainder of the test time, watching as everyone else slowly hands in their tests. Finally, the only ones left in the room are myself and the others in the extra credit group.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Time to find out which of you will be failing and which will be getting C's.
Oh, good. Roxanne looks over at me, raising an eyebrow. I shrug and just look back at the professor.
Okay, let's start running through this stuff, shall we? I'm drunk with power. Let's see, Marvin, whom we've never heard of before. You failed. Looks like Tar came to me pretty quickly.
Pretty sure this is illegal.
Yeah. Well, my God, those trousers.
Yep.
Whoa! Easy crap. Shut up, Mr. Sunshine. Oh, sorry. Suck it up, sunshine. Do the rule.
Yeah,
That way you are very tall.
I watched Marvin run out of the class looking like he spit nails. Someone's not going to get... Seriously, I'm pretty sure that this is not a thing that will be allowed to happen in an educational setting, ever.
Yeah, I think this may actually just... Forget tenure, I think this may actually be illegal.
Yeah.
It's not even kind of, well, this breaks our code of conduct. No, it's illegal. Okay, who else have we got? Hey, Max, let's see. Oh, good. Both you and Jared gave me some easy tests to grade. Both get C's. Congratulations. Oh, so they both worked really hard, got C. Which is what happened if they'd both dobbed each other in.
Yeah.
Or
maybe they just both dobbed each other in.
Yeah.
Which I suspect what's happened. Finally, Professor Task looks at me.
Looks like you kept the faith, Roxette. not then. Such loyalty brings a tear to me. To me, jaded and uncaring heart. Suddenly he's northern.
Yeah.
Dear to me, jaded and... Wait, no, that's hard to burn. Yeah, I think that was meant to be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, you both took things normally, so I guess I'll have to grade your tests. I'll get back to you on your grades, but I assume they'll be fine.
I knew that... I cannot remember her voice anymore. Kitty, you're a pain in the arse. Not the arse, actually, the arm, to be fair. I knew you'd make an appropriate partner for me, Anne. We have bested this challenge. Well, I'm glad it all worked out. I'm so glad we partnered up for this. We worked well together. I smile at Roxanne, who actually smiles back for a change. I'm just happy it all worked.
I think that's the lot of you. We'll deal with any other stragglers later.
I slump down in my desk, mostly just glad that tension is over, when Professor Task's cell phone suddenly breaks the silence.
Yes? Well, yes, I did put them in a prisoner's dilemma. Well, I'm a sociology professor. Of course it's relevant. Well, how was I supposed to know his father was a donor?
What's going on? Professor Task is frowning something fierce. Someone's clearly reading him the riot act.
What? Hell no, I've got tenure. You can go to hell. Not have a capital H, because it's... the grades are staying. I didn't get where I am grading papers. I'm not about to start. Did you just... How did you get where you are?
How did you get tenure?
Fine, yes. I can make it up to the students somehow. How about... But that's I was going to... Oh, fine.
Professor Tack looks fit to be tied as he puts his cell phone away.
So apparently Marvin, his little crybaby, went whining to the dean about how he was wronged.
Because you're massively unethical.
Yeah.
Fuck Martin.
And then ceased to exist, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes later, Roxanne and I are standing in front of the stunned members of Latin House.
Yeah, that's fairly stunned.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, apparently the dean turned into him something fierce. So to make up for putting us all through that, we get to use Professor Task's beach house this spring break. We have to pay our own way, and it's only the space. We're getting no amenities, but it's on a private beach, so we'll have the place to ourselves.
Oh man, this is going to be so sweet. I'm going to get packing, bitch. I be hoping I have a good swimsuit. Okay, you can probably just skinny dip. It would fit your character.
Yeah. Can they bring Vegemite?
Yes, and the dog.
I don't think so. Sorry. It's okay. I'll get my friend Jovia to watch her. Woo, spring break.
So Jovia's not going on spring break then?
No. Because Jovia is fictional. Let's be honest.
As is the dog.
As is the dog. Yes.
Dog pops out of existence.
I watch everyone gather excitedly and go off to start packing. Hopefully this will help us forget the ugliness that's just happened and we can all have a great time. That just happened? With Vegemite?
Marvin.
Mm.
Well, there's arguments with the dog. So I want to find out what's in that bloody article.
Arcticle.
The article, yeah.
Okay, right. So study, huddy, hop, hop, hop. Okay, so spring break.
Na 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 spring break. Spring break. Spring break.
Woo, spring break! Just click start. Oh, right, hang on. Start!
No. But we're still here. This spring break's rubbish.
Everyone's packing their stuff. Nobody can stop talking about our trip to the beach house. I'm a little worried that we still have to pay our way, but I think I've got enough squirreled away.
Wait a minute. I just thought it's a secluded house away from everyone. A load of students with varied backgrounds are going there.
Yep.
Don't touch anything in the basement.
Don't touch anything in the basement.
Don't touch anything in the basement.
And if people start acting weird, leave.
Yeah.
You can't be punished if you don't transgress.
That is true.
That's a reference. Kitty, you're a pain in the arse. Go away. She's basically decided that she's going to bring everything on my desk down. So
Fuck the desk. Everything should be on the floor.
this is on the floor, and this I wouldn't mind, but I've got papers stacked and a couple of dishes on my desk. So
Classy.
fuck off.
Don't
You don't eat sandwiches at your desk.
eat sandwiches very often, actually. I usually eat them downstairs in the living room when I do
Well, let's put it like this: my desk is in my living room, so
That is
it's
true.
also in
Your
my
house
kitchen.
is your living room.
Basically, yeah. So
You
you
have a
can
cupboard
say
to sleep in. The rest of it is the living room.
I have a bathroom as well.
Oh yeah, you might need one of them. You've got two cupboards.
I've got a cupboard under the stairs for Harry Potter when he comes to visit.
You can lock him in and then all the way
I've got a kitchen come dining room come living room.
Ew.
No, it's a bit messy. And I've got a bathroom upstairs with a bedroom. I have a house.
How about you got a bathroom with a bedroom?
Yep.
You go through the bathroom. There's a door in the wall, which is
Well,
where you usually find doors.
Did I not tell you about the time the cat Bane burrowed through the wall into the bathtub?
Oh yeah.
So there is a hole through my bedroom to my bathroom. It's kitten-sized, but little fucker. Anyway, thankfully Max's van is big enough to carry us all down there, so we have to chip in for gas. It's cheaper than a taxi, though.
Well, yeah.
That's how.
You almost ready?
Almost. Just
Whatever.
a couple more things.
Hey, what do you think of this swimsuit?
I
It's your
knew it
normal
was
clothing.
a swimsuit.
I fucking knew there was a swimsuit. Yes, ma'am.
Isabel holds up a skimpy two-piece against her shirt. Oh, Isabella, that looks really good on you. I bet you'll turn every head on the beach.
You know it, girl. Even though it's only us.
Mm.
If I don't get at least one guy to walk into a pole out there, this thing is a failure. Or a random pole on the beach.
Yeah. Well-known pole beaches.
Yep, just a random pole sticking out of the beach. The worst thing is, no one pays the pole for being there. He's just stuck. Anyway, hurry up. We're all itching to get going.
Because we got scabies.
Bitch.
Huh.
Seriously, you ripped that one on purpose. Yeah, those last few miles were hell.
Oh
Yeah,
my...
you're going in for farting.
Hang on. I
Okay.
need to turn down the sound. Because...
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, because... Ooh,
Seagulls.
seagulls. So basically, Max farted in the van.
Mine?
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 Oh my god, look at the size of the seagull in the sky.
What seagull?
That one, that one.
That's a cloud.
No, that's its beak. And there's the eye next to it.
I see! Okay, that's its head, that's its eye.
So that's why this property's so cheap.
Yeah. The giant killer death skulls.
Yeah.
Seagulls, even.
Yeah, you thought the great gulls were, well, terrible. Yeah, it's an ironic name, really. Great gulls. Arseholes, they're terrible.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah. Chip stealing gits. Well, chips if you're lucky. Whole bloody pasties. Mm.
Yes.
You're full of it. Quit trying to blame it on me.
Oh, come on, guys, we're here. It doesn't matter anymore. Our lungs will probably grow back. It's fine.
Look at that face. It was her.
Yes. It was a long 15-hour trip, but we finally made it. The beach house sits before us, and the ocean just sits on just the other side of it, because that's how beaches work.
That is true.
It's pretty late. What do we want to do?
Late? Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they don't do deep time, do they?
No.
Let's get settled into the house first. I want to see what the room situation is like. We're going to have to share, aren't we?
Yep. So Aviv...
I mean, this is
This is a different...
familiar but different.
Familiar but different. It's
I'm
different...
sure I've seen this before, but it's not the usual kitchen.
So are we really the only ones here all week? Yeah, unfortunately Roxanne and the others had
Jesus, that was loud.
Sorry. Unfortunately Roxanne and the others...
TeamSpeak.
Yeah, blame TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak is causing us problems this week. They couldn't afford their own transportation. I feel bad, but this place doesn't really look big enough for all of us anyway. Max is right. The house looks pretty cozy. Once we've got the door open and the place scouted, looks like there are only 3 bedrooms. Each has a king-size bed in it, but still.
Who does the professor invite here?
That is a question.
Why didn't he clean up his bloody mouth as well? Also, from that angle, it looks like Max has got oranges in his pocket.
I like the fact that it's milk? Question mark.
Milk!
No, it's
Milk!
milk?
Way! Well, that's an advert from a couple of years ago.
I don't even know what you're talking about, which is great.
Oh, it's for Gravendale Milk, with the little toy figures animated. Milk! Way! It's actually a French animator who made a film based on that form of animation, using cheap, the really kind of cheap old toy farm animals and farmers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's entirely animated with those, and the film was really surreal and absolutely hilarious.
You mean not well animated?
It was weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was really freaking weird. Really good. I remember something about a magic cow. There. Well, I suppose we could split into pairs, obviously. Maybe someone can use the couch out here. Actually, let's use 2 of the rooms for 3 people. We can go girls and boys.
What?
Wait. Why wouldn't we use all the rooms? That's a good point.
Max and Isabella seem to share a quick glance. I'm not sure why she wouldn't want us to use all the rooms either, but those 2 seem to have a plan.
Oh, it's the banging room. Okay. Because the nuts, we already got a perfectly good split here. Why mess up all of the rooms? Or we could try not being children and just, not care about mixing the genders. Because, oh my God, someone might have to not stare at boobs for 20 seconds.
Not a whole 20 seconds.
I know, a whole 20 seconds of us. Because it's ours for the week. So we should make the most of using everything we can with it. I'm one of those twats who always goes on about added value.
Okay.
That means we have to be rude? No, it's much better to leave one of the rooms empty. Well, we know that none of the others will be in it, Betch. Yeah, what do you want the empty room for? Well, everyone knows that we shouldn't go into that room, especially without knocking.
Dominic looks between Max and Isabella as some kind of realisation dawns on his face.
I'm just saying, it's a long week, lots of folks about. There are folks? Okay.
Okay.
Come on, douche-nick. Catch the hint already. It's the fucking room. Yeah, I get it. You 2 are gross, but fine, whatever. Ew, sex, that's disgusting.
Isabella and Max high-five as everyone else starts putting their stuff into one of the rooms.
Now this looks more familiar.
Yes.
Also on a first floor, which is confusing.
All those are very short trees.
Yeah, tiny trees. Giant pillows.
Giant pillows. Pillows.
How's that damn pillow?
Everyone slits up across male or female and setting their stuff down and making their sleeping arrangements. Okay, ladies, let's get set up. How are we for the bed situation? What do you girls think?
As long as nothing sprawl too much, it's fine. Hey, I'm okay with a little snuggling. What do you say, Anne?
Well, I guess I am. I try not to blush too much, but I don't think I'm succeeding. Yes, you'll hump anything's out moles, but if anyone's going to be groping me, I'd like them to have the pecker to back it up, thanks.
Fair enough. Who's going to grope me can at least have a penis.
That's reasonable. Yeah, okay.
What? That's incredibly insulting. You think I can't get a strap on short notice? Pfft, don't underestimate me. To be fair, that would be pretty close to my response.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
You're so gross, Isabella. That's not gross, that's practical.
Also amusing.
Yes, true.
How do you expect me to be when you've got 2 beautiful specimens rooming with me? Tell me you at least brought some nice revealing swimsuits. So you know the traditional reason for separating male and female is because of, looking at sexiness and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is, it kind of falls down when there's anyone vaguely LGBT around.
Yeah.
When you think about it. Because basically, she gets the perv and no one else does.
Yeah. Well, it's always really quite entertaining when there's shower rooms and everything because people are just like, oh, boys can't be in here. but I'm okay, right? Yeah, you're fine. What are you talking about?
Gay. That's pretty much what we were
Yay.
talking about. So.
Yeah, well, they don't even twig when I ask. And it's just like, of course you're fine. What? It's just like, I'm stupid. And it's just like, get the fucking hint! Mind you, I'm not interested in you at all anyway, so...
Who says the guys are?
Exactly.
Yeah.
To be fair...
You know, it's like, I've stayed at various youth hostels and stuff over the years, and it is actually nice that when I've stayed there, the rooms are usually mixed gender, and no one cares. It's quite nice. Because what you do is, right, you don't stare at people's bits.
Yeah, because that just makes you the creepy weirdo.
Scary weirdo, scary weirdo, with a great big ginger beardo.
Oh dear. Laughing, we each take our bathing suits out of our luggage. Isabella inspects them while nodding her approval, because that's the bit that matters.
Yep. Anyway, let's take turns with the bed. I thought I brought a sleeping bag just in case, so I can take the first floor shift.
That's awfully generous of you.
Yeah, well, I'm told I'm a bed hog, so I guess I was just expecting to get kicked out at some point. How does that work with Chad? He was basically a small building with a face. So
we all have a good laugh over that. All right, let me go get some more blankets from the linen closet and see if we can set up a third space here. As Sally leaves, Isabella turns towards me with a wicked grin on her face.
Well, I'm a free lady now, Anne. If you're going to make your move, now's your chance. Betch. But before Sally gets back.
Yeah, that's the answer we're going in. I mean, I imagine you would have preferred if we could take our time. Isabella laughs deeply at that one. It's always nice to know I can make her laugh.
Don't worry, Anne. I'm sure we'll manage to figure out a chance to take all the time we need. Just don't do it on the beach, because that gets gritty.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, it's less of a problem with two ladies. I mean, it's still going to be a bit gritty.
It's still... Yeah.
I mean, it's less sex with sandpaper condom at that point.
Yeah, that is true. Unless she does the whole strap-on thing, in which case you're back to the first problem.
Back to square one. Yeah. In fact, that's probably going to attract more sand.
Yeah. I'm just actually thinking about how greased up Isabella is on the beach.
Yeah.
Just look like a sand monster when she stands up.
Isabella winks lasciviously at me as I try not to blush too much. I even managed to wink back before descending into giggles. Okay, I think this'll do us. Come on, girls. Let's say if we turn in. Tomorrow's probably going to be just as long, if for different reasons. Yes, because there's a massive strap-on coming.
Speaking of just as long...
Is she just going to pull out?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, Isabella! It's probably another few hours before we drift off to sleep.
Oh, they can actually draw some other clothing. Okay.
Huh. That...
If she jumps, she'll hit herself
Where
in the face.
are her nipples?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, unless she has the words...
Turned her boobs outwards.
Yeah. I mean, literally, her areola should be sort of...
Yeah.
That one, not so bad. But this one...
Supporting... I just think of the strap at the bottom. Literally, if she jumps, when she comes down again after jumping, she'll hit herself in the face with her boobs.
Yeah, maybe.
It's one of those tops that does nothing to hold the boobs in place.
True.
Or support them or do anything. But the only reason it covers up nipples is because they didn't draw them.
Yes. It's also got more fabric on this side.
Yeah.
Just has. You needed some more over here, guys.
Yeah, that's true. It's not quite even. They tried to do the angle, but...
Failed.
Done goofed. Maybe she got it. Maybe she just got it cheap. So then someone made it lopsided, and then they had to set it off cheap. Come on, everybody. That beach isn't going to lie all over itself. That's impossible.
Yeah.
First one there gets to rub the suntan lotion on my back.
Let's run.
What if you get there first?
Yeah. Everyone's up and dressed for some fun at the beach. Sally cooked us some great vegan pancakes for breakfast. Have to admit, I'm looking forward to spending the day on the beach. Our first day here, we basically just went into the nearby town and picked up supplies and also slept.
Yeah.
Had a nice little outlet mall. Sally and Dominic wanted to look through it, so we ended up spending our day in town just enjoying the local flavour.
That sounds more entertaining than lying on a beach going, howdy do.
To be fair, that's true. Although, you know, if you've got friends with you...
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Depending
you
on
could be
the friend.
doing more
Well,
shit.
I say friends.
Acquaintances. Today is promising to be some fun on the beach. The sky is clear, the water is warm, and I can't wait. It's really...
What's she can say? I can't swim, so I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, it's really beautiful about here. It makes the stress of this last quarter just melt away. Got our own private beach, which means I don't feel nearly as self-conscious about walking around in my swimsuit. Everyone else is just as undressed as I am. Sometimes it feels like I'm in some kind of model's dorm, but I don't feel much like an outsider anymore. Huh.
What the?
Why did we need an arse shot?
It's just top of the crack.
Yeah.
What?
Why has he got a wetsuit? Why has he got a peephole
Got a
wetsuit?
wetsuit with, well, firstly, why has he turned up wearing a wetsuit? They were planning to go surfing, I guess. But it's a bit warm. You don't need it, really.
No. Rakesh and
Why
Sally
does it have a hole in the back?
No. Are looking out over the water. It looks like they're thinking about going in first. No, Rakesh, you're not going to be able to snorkel in here. It's too shallow.
Snorkel anyway, you can put your face under the water.
Basically.
I suppose, looking at it, ye may be right. Still, I would like to explore and see.
Max and Dominic are setting up a net of some kind a little ways off. Meanwhile, I'm putting some sunscreen under a nice beach umbrella Isabella had.
Like just placing it on the floor underneath it.
Yeah, I've got a few good books out here and I'm looking forward to relaxing and reading for a while. Nipples! The absence of nipplage!
Maybe they were cloned, vat grown.
They've got no belly buttons!
Ah! Oh, that's not right.
No.
That's
No
Also,
nipples
I refuse
and no
to
belly.
believe that Max would be that buff.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that he's skinny. Sorry. I believe that he's skinny, but I don't believe he works out that much.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also, again, the lack of nipples and belly buttons.
Yeah.
These people are allergic to dots. Is that it? The artists. They can't just do little circles.
Yes.
You know, half the people don't even have pupils.
True, they
You're
don't.
on the third rung, you dumbass. Otherwise, it's going to be too low. It's a net, not a limbo stick. We're playing volleyball.
Okay,
Shut up,
Cat.
jackass. You don't. If you don't get it straight, we won't be doing anything with it. Apart playing lopsided volleyball, which could be entertaining. Ew, Rakesh, shake that pretty ass, boy.
In a wetsuit.
Yeah.
Behave, Isabella. Come, Rakesh. We see how deep it gets out there. That's embarrassing.
Okay.
That's
Are you? Is she 7?
maybe.
Oh, can't say anything.
Sorry, that's me. Give me a sec.
That is unbelievably tight, but seems to be
Unbelievably
made
tight.
for a 7-year-old.
Yes.
It's
A 7-year-old from the 80s.
Wait a minute. So the women get belly buttons.
Yes. But the men are not allowed belly buttons.
I mean, she's got a belly button under. You can see through the clothing. So it's that tight that it goes into her belly button.
A bit, yeah, looks like.
That's weird. Clothing doesn't normally do that.
No. It does look like she's had the same swimming costume since she was 8.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
I mean, it must have stretched when her breasts came in, I guess.
Yeah.
And the rest of her grew as well. So maybe it's just made out of shit fabric.
It's nice to have the whole
ends up
house
fitting perfectly when she grows up by pure chance.
It's nice to have the whole house out here getting along and enjoying the beach. It almost feels like we've got our own nice little family.
Arseholes.
Yeah. A few hours later, everyone's gathered around the deck table with another great lunch properly finished off.
Thanks for the meal, Rakesh. That was great. Yeah, man, good job. For a man that grill, I think we better have to fire that up tonight. We brought charcoal, right? Yeah, some hamburger and veggie patties. Okay.
Oh, that sounds delicious too. I'm going to end up stuffing myself silly this week. Well, then we're just going to have to exercise that much harder.
Oh, yeah. Yarr! we should go do something now that we've had a massive meal and feel like we should just have a sleep.
And feel really lethargic.
Yep.
Hey, let's put that volleyball net to good use. What do you folks say?
Fuck off, Max.
Fuck off, we just eaten. I'm game. Let's do it. I'll lead one team, of course.
Don't you get enough trying to hurt cats being RRA?
I'm not going to stop until I whip you into shape. Hey, good luck with that, mate.
Yeah. The rest of us decide it's not worth it to argue with him and let him lead one of the teams. Sally volunteers to lead the other one.
So I'd be tempted just to dig a hole, put him in it, and then bury him up to his neck. Then play volleyball.
Yeah. The two confer for a few moments before turning to us with their team selections.
Must be find an ant's nest nearby and cover his face in jam. But, okay. We discussed what seemed fair and for the teams. What?
Okay.
Oh, and for the... okay. What seemed fair and for the teams? It's me, Rakesh, and Anne for Team 1. For Team 2, it's Sally, Isabella, and any stray hobos they can pick up.
Sally elbows Dominic in the ribs. Come on, Max, Isabella, let's clubber these suckers. A laugh as Isabella and Max make their way to Sally. Meanwhile, Dominic calls Rakesh and I over to our side of the net for a strategy meeting.
Okay, Anne, you're going to be our trap card. They're going to think you're our weakest link. Oi!
Sorry, I'm not really very physical. I hope I'll do okay.
No, that's good. Just look like you don't think you can handle it. That way, they'll keep the ball coming at you. Meanwhile, Rakesh and I will know exactly where the ball is going. I'd throw it at Rakesh, because I just assume he can't catch.
Yeah, that would be mine as well.
Because I don't think he's good at paying attention enough,
No.
to be honest. Just aim at Rakesh's head. You'll be fine. Darr, and we can compensate. Brilliant, General, because we're obviously really good. Yeah. When the ball does come for you, try to set it. That way we can complete for points. If you think you've got a shot, though, take it. I've got confidence in you. Quick question, Mrs. Anne, raising her hands. What do any of those words mean? I've never played this
I'm not
before.
sure myself, I'll be honest. Dominic looks pleased with himself and Rakesh as he clasp hands. Victory is already smouldering in their eyes, while I only chuckle and hope I don't drag them down too much.
Confidence. You chumps ready for the fire? That was this extreme volleyball. Don't get too cocky, Missy. We've got brawn and brains to spare.
You mean you've gone spare?
Yes, that was a shit. Yeah, Sally's not good at these comebacks.
No.
We have some spare toys in our brains. Yes.
Everyone look at Rakesh for a moment and then decides to let it pass.
What's how we make this interesting, folks?
No.
Well, you mean not play? Okay.
Yeah, let's go to something else. Oh, what are you thinking? Let's say the winning team gets out of cleaning duties for the rest of the trip. Really? Oh yes, I will enjoy all my extra free time. Just plates, that's pretty much all you want to clean.
You wish. Dominic fishes a quarter out of the pocket and flips it. He points to me and says to call it. Luckily, tails don't fail me and it's our turn first. Dominic tosses me the ball. It looks like it's my serve.
Ball's over. Who's less I could be able to catch? I don't know.
Sally.
Max is hyper competitive, so probably really wants to catch.
Yeah.
But he doesn't actually go anywhere near sport.
No.
Sally, works on a farm, so she's obviously got the physical thing going on. Isabella's agile, probably. So probably not Isabella.
Let's give it to Sally.
Let me just throw it at Max's head. I mean, is this meant to be a who we find most interesting or who we want to hurt?
I think it's probably the former.
Isabella then.
Throw the
more
ball
of
up
the
and try my best
points.
to hit it over the net towards Isabella. Might not be the best at sports, but I'm no wilting flower either. Unfortunately, Isabella's got my number. She receives the ball perfectly, setting up while Mass rides in to spike it home in the sand on our side.
Yes.
Boom goes the dynamite. First blood goes to us.
We rotate
Be
positions.
frickin' dome.
Yeah. With Dominic serving this time, he tosses... To be honest, this is not interesting to me. Until
No.
someone face plants, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Tosses the ball and does a jump serve to Isabella. Isabella laughs as she easily turns the ball back over the net.
Stop giving it to the person you know can return it.
Yes.
That's
We get a couple of good volleys in. Rakesh
I mean,
almost
I don't do sports ball, but I can see. I'm quite good at pattern recognition
yeah.
because I'm a human.
Rakesh almost spikes one home, but with last-minute dive by Sally saves it. Rakesh sends a wide bump over to Max, who catches it easily, but his teammates are nowhere near, so he sends it back over the net right at me. Maybe I can score.
I don't know what spike it means.
I don't know. I'm going to set it for one of my teammates.
Yes.
That's what we were asked to do, I think. Think about spiking it, but I know one of the boys could do it better. Instead, I get under the ball and set it over to Dominic. Takes a high-flying leap and sends the ball hurtling right past Sally and Isabella. Max tries to dive for it, but it's too late.
Nice work, Anne.
We high-five while Sally sticks her tongue at me.
No.
After another half an hour, we're feeling hot and sweaty, but it's been great exercise. Sally's team has scored 13 to Dominic's 13.
Everything that happened up to now is irrelevant.
Yes. Getting ready to close match point, and it's my serve again. I only have a chance to maybe end the game right here since we're only playing to 15. Now, where to serve it this time? Sally.
Not Isabella.
So Sally seems to be the one that's...
Yeah.
I rear back and get a serve going. Sally is my target this time. I've been holding my own this match, I think, but I see this serve is wonky the second the ball leaves my hand. Sally sees it too, gets right under it. She bumps it right to Isabella, who easily spikes it to the opposite side of the net.
Don't worry, Anne. No big deal.
Says Captain Hyper-Competitive.
Yep.
Love to say our match had an epic final point, but it really didn't. Serve went up just fine, even had a few volleys, but at the last minute, Dominic went for a simple bump and slipped in the sand. Ball landed harmlessly to his right and Sally's team had scored the final point. Everyone laughed and cheered as the point was scored. This is boring. Sorry, game. No.
Now we have to clean everything. Yay.
Sally and Isabella rush to give Max a victory hug. He tries to hide it, but he's enjoying the hell out of himself. Get the feeling...
I wonder why, being Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great game, suckers. Have fun cleaning up. I believe it's time for me to get back to my tanning. Fetch.
Oh yeah, I'm going to have some fun now. Good game, everyone. Final tally was, yes, we got this point. We understand how math works. I wandered over to the water and took a few moments to stretch. It was a lot of fun and I really can't wait to see what the rest of the week will hold.
Less of that.
Yes. I think at that point, with the world's most dull freaking volleyball match.
Yeah.
I think we should call it an episode. So watch more of this next time. Bye-bye.
Yay.